At this point, you may be struggling with what to get and where in the signal chain to put it. So here are a few tips. If you're mainly just tracking, then channel strips are nice and will allow you to dial in about 95% of your sound while adding character on the way in. This way, when you mix, you're just finessing a few little things in the box. If you feel that you'd rather process in the analog domain after you're already in the box, then you could route effect sends out to your D to A converter to the analog gear, then back in the A to D converter. In this case, buying separate signal processors instead of a channel strip would be better, though some channel strips do have inserts on each part of the chain, so you could use each processor independently. They call this type of signal flow usage a hybrid system. If you want to learn all about selecting gear and putting a system together the right way, then check out my course, the Studio Edge Pro Audio Recording Series, Volume 2, Building a Recording Studio, Acoustics, Gear Selection, and Implementation, which will teach you all about it. These YouTube videos are supported by those of you that have purchased my courses and purchased gear from PureWave Audio. Check the links in the description, and thank you for all your support. So what are all the boundaries of all this, and how does it apply? Well, let's think about recording a vocalist like Jeff Tate or Josh Groban. These are some of the world's best vocalists that have a super huge dynamic range. And if we think about recording, let's say, through a channel strip or a mic pre and a compressor, compared to just recording through a mic pre into your A to D conversion, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice because the vocalist will have, let's say, 120 dB a range. Let's say your DAW system is, 80 dB a range, and then you're going to process stuff after the fact. So for instance, with Josh Groban, he has songs where he's like, "Come with me to the sea in a world," where, it's quiet and then it gets really loud. And you're missing all that dynamic range of the 120 dB. You need to get it within the 80. And so that's why you use a compressor to get rid of some of that dynamic range. So in this case, you would actually put the compressor on, get it to maybe a 40 dB of dynamic range from the quietest to the loudest, and then get that to an area where it won't peak. And that now means you have some meat to work with when you're doing your extra processing in the box.